Hi, I'm Brianna Woolsey, and I'm with the Idaho Resilience Project. And today we're going to talk to Nicole Sanchez about the Raising Resilient Kids for the mini series she put together for us. Before we get started, Jake, he is also with my team. If you can introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jake King. I am the Communications and Media Manager for Spark Strategic Solutions. Um, yeah.
Jake. And Nicole, thanks for being with us today. If you wouldn't mind just telling us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with this project.
Hi, yeah, so I'm Nicole Sanchez. I am a television producer and host. I've worked in television for more than 20 years, and I am passionate about telling stories that help people. And Raising Resilient Kids, this entire series has been just a labor of love, really. This is such important information, and it's my pleasure to work on this. I also helped produce Resilient Idaho, Hope Lives Here, the documentary that looked at adverse childhood experiences. I produced that along with Pat Metzler and Hank Nystrom at Idaho Public Television. And so this second project, Raising Resilient Kids, Mental Health Matters, came from that relationship we had developed with IRP.
Awesome, Nicole. Well, we love your passion for the work. When we came to the Idaho Public Television and said we had this idea, I'm wondering when you heard about it, what piqued your interest? I know you have passion in this area, but was there something specific that you were like, I have to be on this project?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we have adopted both of our children out of foster care. And so we're very passionate for children who've experienced any type of trauma, helping in the community in any way we can. So it's just personally of interest. I have teenagers. I think all of us who have kids have really seen since COVID with shutdowns, starting school, stopping school, online, mask on, mask off, that has taken a toll on all of us mentally, but especially children. And so when I was asked if I was available and interested in this project, I'm like, yes, yes, I would love to tell more of these stories. I wanted to work on this because I know it's so important. And I know there's a lot of power in the knowledge we share in these videos.
You're absolutely right. So thank you for sharing that tidbit about your family as well. We appreciate that. How do you think these videos have influenced the community? Maybe people who've watched them. Have you heard any feedback or stories? Because they've been out there now for a couple months.
Yeah, the feedback on all of the Resilience Project videos that we work on is always really touching and really emotional. People that we interviewed, we traveled across the state for Raising Resilient Kids. What we learned is a lot of the caregivers themselves are feeling burnout and having a hard time accessing mental health. So the people who are out there helping others are at a point where they need their cups filled. And so we looked at, how do you talk about mental health with young people? How do you promote hope and resilience? And I think the one that really stuck out to a lot of people is self-care for caregivers, parents, the helpers too, right? Especially, a lot of people who work in healthcare with all of the stress of COVID. I think people felt burned out. And this just gives some easy ideas about how to open those conversations and also about taking time for yourself. They use the analogy of when you're on a flight, if there was an emergency, the oxygen mask, you've got to put it on yourself first so that you can be a better parent, a better caregiver. And it's not selfish, it's actually critical.
Right. Thank you for bringing that up, Nicole. It is important for our caregivers to take care of themselves so they can better take care of the kids in our community. We really appreciate you doing these videos, and we know they're going to have a long impact in our community. So anybody watching, we would really like you to watch the videos, take what you can from them, and share them with your network. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.